Hello well-wishers and welcome to my channel Aspiring Minds. In today's video, we are going to do the line-by-line meaning and analysis of the poem The Wild Swans at Coole by William Butler Yeats. So grab your virtual seats and let's begin this poetic journey. Now, the poem The Wild Swans at Coole was written in 1916 and it was published the next year, that is in 1917. It reflects on the poet's feelings of aging and passage of time. I wonder what I'm going to do when I age. Oh my god. The poem was written during a visit to Coole Park in Ireland, a place that held a lot of importance for the poet Yeats. You must be wondering how has suddenly the locale shifted from England to Ireland. That is because William Butler Yeats was an Irish poet and he was one of the most important figures of the 20th century. He was a key figure in the Irish literary movement. He was the co-founder of the Abbey Theatre. His poetry often explores themes about Ireland and the cyclical nature of life. Naturally, a place where you are born and brought up is the place that you've spent most of your time, and you're going to have a lot of experiences to share, which W.B. Yeats also had, and he does it through his poems. If we look at the title of the poem, The Wild Swans at Coole, it serves as an apt description of the poem's central subject and setting. Wild swans refers to the majestic and untamed birds that are primary focus of the poem, and they symbolize beauty and timelessness. Coole is a reference to the Coole Park in Ireland, the actual location where the poet composed the poem. Therefore, the title not only establishes the specific physical location, but it also suggests a sense of natural beauty, emphasizing how there is a kind of link between swans who are constant and the changing human experiences which are described in the verses of the poem. There are 5 stanzas in the poem. Now, in the first stanza, we see the poet describes the autumn scenery at Coole Park. Let's see how. The poem is opening with a setting of the poem, that is, the speaker is giving us an account of the cool surroundings. Cool over here is the place cool, not how we describe people as being cool, okay? The leaves on the trees have begun to change their colors. The path is now running dry. The twilight is casting a dim glow upon the water. There's of course a pond in this park also, and there is a sense that the season is now on the turn. That is, summer is going to lead on to autumn, which in turn will lead on to the onset of the winter season. The hint that the speaker gives of his change in season will be seen also in the attitude that he has in the poem. Remember, I told you about aging. That is what it is hinting at, how one season leads on to another. That is how human beings also have seasons in their life, and he is probably getting very scared about how he is going to look like and how he is going to conduct himself in old age, and that worry is evident from the first stanza itself. Okay, so along with that, he gives us another description, that is, upon the brimming water among the stones are 950 swans. That is, there are 59 swans in the water, which is the central focus of the poem, how we'll see very soon. In stanza 2, the poet reflects on the passage of time, how time is ticking. He mentions that it has been 19 autumns since he first counted the swans. While he was counting them, they suddenly took flight and created noisy, broken circles in the sky. This event marked a significant change. In stanza 3, we are seeing Yeats is becoming a little more emotional when he is looking at the swans. That is why he says, "And now my heart is sore. All's changed since I, hearing at twilight, the first time on this shore, the bell beat of their wings above my head, trod with a lighter tread." Trod and tread, these words mean to walk. Okay, so the poet is saying that he had witnessed these beautiful creatures, that is the swans, before, and he now feels a sense of sorrow because a lot has changed from 19 years ago to today. The sound of the swan's wings above him had made his heart heavy. He remembers how he used to walk with a lighter step when he first experienced the swans. Now you can try to feel it. When we are young, we are full of energy. There is hardly any pain anywhere, and we walk with a lot of liveliness. But as we start aging, you will see a change in the way you walk. There's going to be a difference automatically coming, because maybe your back is paining or some other part of your body is paining, because the whole system of your body is changing as you are aging. So it is this system which is also changing for W.B. Yeats, and that is how he is saying that he feels a little sad, because at that time he was able to cover the vast expanse of the Coole Park very easily, but now he is moving heavily. There is a heaviness in his step because of old age. In stanza 4, we see the poet describing the swans. They are unvaried, that is, though everything around has changed, the swans are still not tired. They are full of energy and their youthful spirit. Pair by pair, that is, lover by lover, they swim in the cold streams by cutting the water with their webbed feet. They are enjoying the bliss of love, and probably that has made the otherwise cold water more bearable. That is why he is describing the cold water as companionable streams. That is because of the love that is shared between the swans, which are more like couples. That warmth of love is making the cold water also seem bearable. The swans either move about the marshy coast or fly up high in the air. This is now becoming clear that the speaker is implying how there is a contrast which is there between him and the swans. Though the speaker has grown older, he's lost his sense of liveliness and that love and warmth. Perhaps the birds still look young and energetic. So there is a contrast that is being drawn in the passion and love, as opposed to the harsh, the sad reality of today that is coming to him as a result of old age. So therefore he considers the swans to be eternal and unchanging creatures. They still remain passionate. They are not aging at all. They are moving about gracefully through the water and the air. They are not bound by time or aging, and they continue to attract new lovers, because parks are common places and meeting points for lovers as well. So he's also drawing a comparison to that, perhaps reflecting on his own experience as well. You never know. In the final stanza, the poet observes the swans moving about the calm water, which emphasizes the sense of beauty and mystery that is attached to the swans. He wonders where they will build their nests and bring delight to the future generations. He also expresses a sense of sadness and uncertainty, fearing that one day he may just wake up and find that the swans have flown away, leaving him with a sense of loss. Though he was feeling sad looking at the swans, it seems that he does not want to lose their sight. Maybe he is worried that the birds will not be there at the Coole Park forever. They will migrate to some distant lake or pool and build a nest elsewhere among the rushes near the ground by the side of the water, and charm the eyes of other men in other regions. Overall, the poem deals with three major themes, that is, change. The poem explores the theme of passing away of time and the changes that come with it, contrasting how elements of nature are permanent It just replenishes itself, it recharges itself, but human beings experience it dies after a certain time. After that, the poem also deals with beauty. The swans in the poem symbolize beauty of it, providing a contrast to the poet's sense of mortality and change. That is, human beings in their old age, their looks change, they start looking pale and very sick, but nature and its elements remain same. Similarly, it also talks about the timelessness. That is, the poem celebrates how elements of nature have a sense of constancy and its beauty remains intact, particularly of the swans. So that's it from this video. I hope you liked it. Do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more such future updates. Thank you for watching. Bye.